Let's go. Okay. What do we got here, baby? I've cracked the secret to Bloomburrow. Oh my god, I've cracked the secret to Bloomburrow. Big Bant. Draw 5. Make 2 copies, draw 1. Bounce everything, draw 2. I think Helga... I mean, this is arguably the more versatile card. But, like, either of these two in a Helga deck, I think we just say Helga. We want Helga, and we want to empower... We want, like, the thing that... Yeah, like, we want Sunshower Druid. Yikes. Mockingbird is... Mana value 4 or greater. This does have a mana value of 4 or greater when it's on the stack. Protection. Evasion. Ooh. Fudgesicles. I don't think I'm taking the Mockingbird. And whoever's behind me probably took the Mythic blue, so they're probably going to take Mockingbird. But I think Plume Creed Mentor is the greatest card in the world. I hate myself? I mean, it just is what it is. A creature spell. A creature spell. 3-Tree Scribe is like an amazing card. I mean, this deck is so versatile. Helga, what have you done to me? Is this more versatile? This is also an expend. This is a raccoon, right? Wait, Helga's not a raccoon? It's a frog druid? Then there's just land. 3-Tree Scribe. Here's the thing. 3-Tree Scribe is so good. It's so good. There will be more big boys. I think 3-Tree Scribe... I think 3-Tree Scribe... We have to believe in 3-Tree Scribe. Oh, this pack is... Yikes. Actually, you know what? Shore Up is like one of the best cards in the format. It has to be a creature, and it has to have mana value 4 or greater, or X in their mana cost. Bro, that bird would have been nutty. The Mockingbird. I still think I made the right choice with Plume Creed. I still think I made the right choice. I still think I made the right choice. That's how unwilling to critically examine my own bad decisions I am. Here's the thing. I could untap Helga. This is kind of really good. But this is always good. Run away together, protects, and... I think just the fact that... Gossip's Talent? Are you kidding me right now? I mean, Hivespine Wolverine is so good. But Gossip's Talent? I'll get creatures that actually synergize with my deck later, okay? That's not important. Heaped Harvest is so good. Heaped Harvest is so good. I get a search. Heaped Harvest is nutty. Heaped Harvest is nutty. Crumb and Get It is really good. 1 mana indestructible. Land fixing. We definitely need land fixing. We'll probably get more opportunities for... Actually, this is an interesting one, but I think Runaway Together is the clear choice. It's rare that you're forced into the lands like that, but honestly, now that we have 2, that's just really good. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a third. I would take another one. Hmm. What? I guess I've been rushing, huh? I guess I'm a little bit Russian. Come on. Come on, pack. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Alright, Teferi, you got 2 cards to pick from. Come on. Send it to me. Ugh, so gross. Vren. Vren, this card is so good and I can't take it. Actually, wait. Of any one color. I could splash as long as it's more than 4 CMC. Alright, what else am I doing? Same thing for Starseer. Right? I can splash for that. Seed Pod is good here in my deck. I guess Seed Pod is actually, this is one of the few decks where Seed Pod is good. The Root Weaver might just be the best card in this. I'm giving up the Vren. Vren is so good. Maybe I'm supposed to Vren. I don't know, man. I do not know. I think this is just, it's not even close. Yeah. Not even close. Baby. Honestly, Shortbow is underrated in a deck like this. Giving my whatever I'm buffing vigilance and reach. I mean, if there wasn't a pawn profit. Oh my. The 2 people in front of me aren't in green, apparently. That's pretty great. Maybe I should have just spent a little longer thinking about when that pack comes around next time. Because when you, those last few picks, you only get a few seconds. So thinking about that ahead is, gift a card to counter anything. Otherwise, it's just a 2 mana counter creature. Most things in limited are creatures. As long as it's not interaction. Technically could cast that, but I think this just has to be this. Peerless Recycling actually might be worth it. Just to get back that. Dang, if it didn't have that clause, huh? We already have a shore up. We have the 3 tree, we have the Pond Prophet, we have Runaway. We have Gossip's Talon is so good. Right? Runaway. Runaway is so good. It's such a good card in limited. It does so much work. And in our deck, too. We only have 3 cards that are... I think Runaway together might be the thing. And I might be a fool for not taking it. Am I a fool for not taking Runaway together? Is it just goated, especially in my deck? Gossip's Talent already bounces everything. Plume Creed. Bounce some of the birds. We already have 2 birds. Okay. This is actually a surprisingly good card. This recurs my deck. This is 4 greater, though. Oh, wow. Nothing is triggering off of targeting. Heart. I would like at some point to get a Harvester. High Stride, Sonar Strike. We can F around in a 4th color. I was already talking up the short bow. We knew it was going to come down to this. Yeah. Unblockable and limited if it goes long enough. We know how bad this card. I have a full playset. No, I don't. This does have a CMC. I like that this is a bird. I like birds. I like mana. I like mana. I like birds. Although, this is a bouncy bird. Bouncy birds are good. Bouncy bird. Bouncy bird. Big bouncy bird. Root Weaver. Big bouncy bird. Root Weaver. Big bouncy bird. Big bouncy bird is always good. Root Weaver is usually good. Oh my god. Bruh. But here's the thing, there's a Gossip's Talent? Okay, I'm going to take Beza. Although, this pack is so goated. God. So this is going to be pick 10. I think Gossip's Talent is the better card. Fight me. There's like 6 other cards I want. Gossip's Talent is a better card. Well, maybe in this one deck, Beza just barely ekes out a tie. Hear me out. We need card selection. This is card selection. Cash Grab is card selection. We need card selection. This is a 4-cost bird. This recurs. We need card selection. Are there non-creature spells? No, they're all creatures. It's not a bird. Is it better than Guard Mouse? What? I don't actually know what my spells are. Oh, they're all untapped spells. I screwed that up, didn't I? I should have taken the mouse. The mouse is better. We have a Mind Drill. I think this Druid is underrated. I think in this deck it's going to be really good. Do we have any non-creature spells? Runaway is so good. Bellowing Crier is good. And I'm going to take a Lily Pad? What am I doing? What am I high on? Holy... And I'm going to take I just took a Lily Pad. What am I doing? Sonar is better than Splash. What does Splash do? Oh, it could give me 2 cards. It replaces itself. This is always... Sonar Strike is always better. It's just always better. Why am I even having this conversation? We don't need a grotto. We don't need a grotto. If the druid wasn't there, we would grotto. But we don't have enough tokens. God, I have like no big creatures. High Strider Splash Portal. Oh my god! This happens every time! Bro, the Skyskipper duo is here too. We already have a Skyskipper duo. The Gossip's Talent in this deck and the Cash Grab. But here's the thing, Bark Form Harvester. Do I want to recur or do I want card selection? I want card selection, but I need to recur. That's probably a mistake. I probably should have gone for the card selection. I've just been, like, I'm so traumatized and limited from going through my entire deck. And we're Bant. Like, we could easily go through our whole deck. And if we don't have... Oh my god, I hate myself so much. Actually, 47. That's what I get for taking the villages. We don't actually have to cut that many cards. How many CMC4 graders do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then what are the instants and sorceries that we're getting back with this? I gotta remember Plume Creed. Instants and sorceries. Instants and sorceries. Oh, well, we didn't take the... Oh, poop. Getting a second Peerless Recycling and a second Runaway. This, I don't get it at instant speed. Another Sonar Strike, even not at instant speed. Another Longstock. Oh, wow. Okay. So we need this. So the question is, are we taking the Mentor? I mean, we're definitely not taking a Swamp. Are we taking a Mentor? It's so good. It's a bird. It's a big. If we have Helga, if we have Root Weaver, or if we get a Haven. Although, am I going to want to put a land on black just on the off chance we draw it? We have a lot of double blue. What if I just save myself the trouble? If I don't have black and I get this, it just sits in my hand. I think we have enough without it. We don't worry about that. We just don't have to worry about that. 5, 5, 4 with a double white. I guess our only actual white is 1, 2, 3 cards, and one of them is double. I guess 4. Okay. Shore Up, High Stride, Long Strike, Brawl, Sunshower Druid, Sonar Strike, Gossip's Talent. Oh my god, Gossip's Talent is so good. Every single draft, nobody takes this card. People refuse to take this card. This is the greatest card I've ever seen in my life. Can't be blocked. Do you understand every turn just doing 3 damage completely for free? I will never understand that people do not value that. Thornvault Forager. Yeah. Here's the thing. We need the mana, even if we never forage. We don't have any means of making food. None. So we're only eating our own stuff. Means we only really have like 2 good forages. See, I've played this in decks where there's a lot of food and it's really good. I actually don't think it's very good in this deck. But just having a mana is decent. We don't have any squirrel cards, do we? Squirrel 1. Although technically we have a shapeshifter, so it could search up the shapeshifter. This is maybe even a cuttable card. The fact that it only makes green and we'll be lucky to get 2 mana. mean, it's so good. It's so good. It is so good. And we have, unfortunately, we only have one Veteran Guard mouse. Actually, you know what? I think when I took the card that wasn't the Veteran Guard mouse, I think I took the Daring Wave Rider, and I think that was correct, actually. I think I'd rather have the Wave Rider than a second mouse. Short Bow is so good. Night Whirl Hermit. If we're foraging, we're taking things out of the graveyard. Unblockable, baby. It's a blocker that can become unblockable, and that has vigilance. And we can put counters on it. Man, it's too good not to take. Plume-Creed, Helga, Bark Form. We need a Root Weaver, 2 planes. I think this card is a scam. I think this card is a scam. I think this card... Okay. Here's what I propose. Instead of looking at all the cards that are 4 CMC or greater, what if I just say, that's what I built my deck around, and I don't scrutinize any of them? Like, what? Here's what I'm thinking is what could go wrong if I do that. Since we need to play a land every turn, I probably actually genuinely need like 17 lands in this deck. We need at least 16, maybe 17. I guess 17 if we keep the mana guys. If we cut the mana guys, we need 17. If we cut the Forager, we'll take 17 lands. With the Forager, we'll go 16. So we need to cut 4 cards. If we're playing a deck that plays big creatures, we can get things from our graveyard. We don't need to recur. We don't need the Harvester. The Harvester is a scam. Head of the Homestead is a scam. Because it's not giving us a good creature. It doesn't have evasion. It's big and clunky. We draw a card off of it. Man, our deck revolves around Helga like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Who? Helga, I swear to God, like, I'm gonna get 3 losses back to back, and it's your fault, you effing frog. Like, I love you, and I want you so badly. I want you, but I'm so mad at you. 4 cards, I have to cut 4 cards. Bro. We could cut High Stride. Here's my reservation. If it doesn't have some way of increasing its power, then even if the Gossip's Talent makes it unblockable, it has to actually deal damage for it to exile itself. So it needs a counter to get a counter. Actually, as long as I have a 3-tree Scribe, and I have 2 of them, the Druid can put a counter on itself, and the 3-tree Scribes can put 1 or 2 counters on something else. So this does actually recur. I didn't think about that. So this does combo with Gossip's Talent. So I was going to cut one of them because it didn't combo. So what am I doing? Because half my deck is low to the ground, Gossip's Talent, Recursion, and half of my deck is big boys. Do I cut out the middle? But the Night Whirl Hermit is so good. Short Bow is good on the little guys getting through, and it's good on the big guys. Short Bow's just an amazing card. Night Whirl Hermit means that once enough things die, it's unblockable. But we get other unblockabilities, so we don't need the Hermit? We need the Bloomburrow. We need this. We need this. We need this. We need... Oh, God. Never make me pick between my children because I love them all equally. Oh, my God. Every card is the best card in my deck. I can't cut a land. I can't cut a... Okay. Cool. But okay, I might be able to cut one of these cards, but I can't cut two of them. All right. Beza, I love everything about you except your mana cost. Tree Guard Duo. Actually, well, we'll have like a couple... This is probably like a +3, +3, +4, +4. Probably not recurring it a lot, although it has 3 power. So Gossip's Talent. Return it to the battlefield under its owner control, and it's untapped. Although that happens after combat. Yeah, that doesn't help. So this doesn't combo with... Well, I mean, it attacks with Gossip's Talent. Is this not good enough? But here's the thing, it's actually playable. Whereas these other things that need, like, double blue, double white, those might not actually be playable in this deck. This is always playable. And it's always decent. It always gets me an attack. And a lot of the time, this is not only going to get me the 3 or 4 damage. This is going to get me, like, 2 or 3 other damage that I wouldn't have been able to get in. It's very blockable, though, and this is a fun. Mind Drill Assailant. We got rid of the Whirl. This is just a 2/5 until... But it lets me Surveil. So the fact... It's like... Since we don't have the Bark Form Harvester, it's our only mana outlet late game that lets us fix our deck. But we can't even use it because without the Bark Form Harvester... Do I need to take the Bark Form Harvester? Just so I can recur my deck. What am I doing? I'm cutting cards, not adding cards. Veteran Guardmouse, this is goated. It's just the goat. The Plume Creed can target it. The Short Bow targets it. Anything that bounces targets. The Gossip's Talent targets. Oh my god, the Gossip's Talent targets. The Gossip's Talent targeting the Veteran Guardmouse, because the Veteran Guardmouse only has 3 power when it gets targeted. However, I think once this is triggered, I might have to stack the trigger so that, yeah, because you have to reorder the triggers, so make sure you have go into settings and don't have it auto-order triggers, but you can have it resolve before the Veteran Guardmouse's ability resolves, so that it gains the power after it's already been given unblockable, but you do have to hold up, you have to go into settings and make sure it's not auto-ordered. Triggered. You can still have replacement effects for this one. So we definitely want Guardmouse. Night Fisher is goated because it does everything. The only thing we don't like about it is its mana. Sky Skipper Duo. It's just great in our deck. Head of the Homestead I could live without. Daring Wave Rider. I think we also like it just because it gives us value. So we're thinking about cutting Head of the Homestead, Mind Drill Assailant, Tree Guard Duo, or Beza. I just like how much text there is on this, but I don't actually know what it does. Best case scenario, treasure, 4 life, 2 fish tokens, draw a card. I could recur it, but it's only good when you're behind. But it's so good. It's a 4 or 5. Gossip's Talent. But if it's hitting for Gossip's Talent, we've already won. Is this the trap? Is this the trick? I cut Sonar Strike and Beza. Well, actually, this needs white too. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to cut Beza. Because other than Root Weaver, the only way I can play Beza is 2 planes, and that's never happening. No, that's not true. Helga. Helga and Root Weaver. Checkmate, atheists. Checkmate, atheists. Okay, here's what I was going to do, but I think I'm an idiot. Well, I know I'm an idiot. I was going to add Barkform Harvester to the deck, and then add maybe a land or 2. Wait, actually, sorry. Or add a land or 2. So here's my thinking. If I add Barkform Harvester to the deck, I have the recursion engine online. But if I'm not going to have Barkform Harvester in the deck, the other way that I can prevent against milling myself out is running an extra couple cards. So if I don't want to cut from the 2, if I'm happy with the cards in the deck, I can add lands to try to make my mana base better. I think I'm an idiot, though. I think we just need to think. We need to think... we need to think orthographically. Oh man, I want the Harvester. But how many games are actually going to go through the whole deck? I don't have enough recursion for that. I only have the Pawn Prophet drawing me cards. Here's the thing. I'm going in all these different avenues, but I really have only one question to ask myself. Am I cutting Beza or am I not? Because it's an insane card to keep in this deck. I have 4 planes. 4. I have 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in my deck that can make white mana. I need 2 of them. To play that on turn 4, I will have, if I went first, then on turn 4 I've seen 10 cards. I've seen 25% of my deck. If I go second, I've seen 11 cards. I don't need to play it on turn 4. I'd like to play it by turn 6. So I've seen 12 to 13 cards. Let's say I've seen 13 cards, so I've seen a third of my deck. So I have a 1 in 3 chance of seeing a given card. And I need to see 2 of those. I think Beza's a trap. Beza is a trap. Beza is a trap. It's a trap. But it's a trap that I want. Well, I'll die for this trap. I love you, Beza. Oh, Beza. Gaze into my eyes, Beza. I just would like the record to reflect that I hate Magic the Gathering because it hijacks my brain and I don't know how to think or feel about anything. And now I'm having a mental breakdown. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a decision, then I'm going to play a game, and it's not going to go my way, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be like, well, it didn't go my way, so whatever choice I made, I'm going to make the other choice. Should I actually do the math? The fact that I need double blue and double white. So I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm an adult It's my money. It's my game. It's my deck. I'll do with it what I please. And if I want to play a bad deck and I want to believe in a card that I can't cast so that it can sit in my hand. See, here's the thing that people don't understand. If you cast the card, your opponent can interact with it. They can counter it. They can remove it. They can block it. They cannot have the status to trigger its enter the battlefield ability. There are so many things that can go wrong if you play the card. But if you can't or don't play the card, it just sits in your hand doing nothing the entire game. And then you can look at it and make googly eyes at it and think about how much you love it the whole time. Use the power of the mulligan and get Helga, because we have no card selection. We have no filtering. We have nothing. So if Helga, mulligan. So I mulligan. I've chosen to mulligan. I've used my brain and I've chosen to mulligan. I'm mulliganing. I'm doing it. I am pressing the button and I will now mulligan this hand. I'll make it work. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Oh, use. You. Oh, baby. You fool. Ugh. Oh, wow. That's actually... Lol. Nice. Oh, he's gonna use it? Oh, nice. He's gonna spend his turn. Oh, no, he's not. Now do I Sonar Strike? Oh, actually, this won't even trigger until... yeah. There's a case to be made, but he's in, I know what this color combination is called. Don't say anything. It has O's, Why am I suddenly aphasic? Oh, God. Why am I the way that I am? Beza, I added a 5th plane to my deck, and what my deck is trying to tell me is that actually... What the hell am I supposed to do with this? I want to upgrade the Gossip's talent, but that takes my only blue mana offline. Am I a literal madman? Yeah. He's looking at me like bro just surveilled away a forest. There's more forests in the tree, okay? There's more forests in the tree. That's all I can say. The tree is my deck, and there's more forests in the tree. If I draw Helga, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna draw the Root Weaver, watch it. Watch me draw the Root Weaver. I'm gonna draw green spells. Nothing but green spells off the top. I only want to draw green spells. I only want to draw green spells. I only want to draw green spells. Deck, please draw me a green spell. And never give me the green land to cast it. Here's the thing, he can block. I actually don't care if he blocks. So why am I trying to level up the Gossip's talent? We need to actually use our mana to do something useful. I said don't automatically... It's already on the stack. I don't get to choose. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. What you're telling me is that I made a terrible decision and I'm not even going to get punished for it? I'm literally going to draw the reason I ruined my deck. He has more cards. He has more life. He doesn't have more cards in hand, unfortunately. I can't put lands on the... Like, do I think or do I play? I think we just play, right? I think thinking is for suckers. I would really like to... Whatever. I get a surveil. I get it. Oh, wait, I get a lot of surveils. I can't cast it. What a tragic game I'm in. What idiot put all these planes in my deck? I already would have had 2 planes for Beza. I didn't need that other planes. Can't cast it. Can't cast it. I guess technically the treasure would let me cast it. I didn't actually think about that. Oh, poop. I'm gonna hit him with the poops. And then he's gonna... Whoops, I shouldn't have let that stick. You absolute Pringle fart. Suck on my... Shore up. Literally the greatest card in Limited ever printed. Ah! Have you no decorum? Have you no Beza. Do it! Use the goddamn village, you son of a bitch. You... What? Why was this on the top of my deck? Oh, I scryed. And I left it on top? What? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Holy, I'm just so demoralized. It's scryed. And I was thinking about the combat trick. And I put the rabbit on top. I deserve to lose that. I don't know what to tell you other than I've never deserved to lose anything so much in my life. Oh my god, I deserve that. I should have known he had a combat trick. I could have saved the first strike for my turn. It's my game to lose. It's my game to lose. If I wanted to get... if I want... if I wanted to be able to play my spells, I would have built a good deck. I didn't build a good deck. I built a deck with cards that I like. Deck, give me a forest. You know what? The next card is a forest. So for this one time and only this one time, I'll forgive them. Pond Prophet, Dowerport Mage, into draw 6 cards. If I don't draw a forest, I lose. Like, I destroyed my deck. I destroyed my deck so that I could cast this goddamn card. Like, this is so poetic. Because you think, like, well, Julian, it's one card in your deck. I mean, one plains, one base. I mean, come on. It's not going to make a difference. You're probably not even going to draw it. You're never going to see this card. Why are you agonizing over this one tiny little decision that's going to have no impact? Are you... It's the game is rigged. They listen to your microphone. There's an AI that listens in on your microphone, and it hears, oh, he's agonizing over this card? Let's shove it in his goddamn face. Is he mad? What is he doing? Why is he roping? Does he think Beza's good? Does he not see how shitty this card is? It's like the worst card. Literally, you've already gotten 10 times the value that I've gotten. And you're going to be doing that. Like, you can literally do that every turn. Bounce it. Run away together with me. Just so you know, the next card, the card I'm about to draw, is a forest. Just, you guys might not be aware of that, but I just wanted you guys to know that. And I'm not complaining. This is what I like this game. I'm happy with this. This is what I wanted. What a fucking surprise. What a goddamn surprise. What a surprise. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna Dowerport Mage his Pond Prophet. I wonder. Oh, what a surprise. Here's the thing. He has a Polywomp. So if I play Helga, I lose the Helga. 3-tree Rootweaver fixes my mana. But it's the only spell I could play. I get to play one spell. One spell. One spell is all it takes. We didn't come here not to play Helga and Beza. You can't counter me. Unless you have the counter that lets you counter me. If he has the double blue counter a creature spell, I'm gonna shoot my own head off. Just... I can't even attack! Because he can block and then return it to his hand. Wizards of the Coast, if you're listening to me, I want you to know what I would do for a Dowerport Mage in one of my drafts. I've done Simic a couple times. I've seen a lot of opponents with Dowerport Mages. Send one my way, baby, because... it. The value is so disgusting. It's so gross. I know you can polywomp. I'm gonna make it seem like I'm gonna... I'm touching my Beza. Please don't kill Helga. Please don't. No! I'm lightheaded. A lesser man would surrender. A lesser man would surrender. You know what, Helga? Fuck you, Helga. Fuck you, Helga. I never liked you anyways. Okay, we will. He spent his whole turn on that. Think of the mana he spent on it. He didn't build his deck around it. He doesn't have a lot of 4-cost creatures. He doesn't have a lot of big creatures because he didn't build he didn't use his Bowerport Mage combo. He didn't trigger 3-tree Scribe. He did nothing that turn. I could short Bo Beza. I should call him Bezos from now on, because he's a fucking scammer. Why am I not playing the Root Weaver? Because I want to gamble? Root Weaver, gamble. Root Weaver, gamble. Play your Pond Prophet. Play your Pond Prophet. I need him to start, like, wasting time on value, so that I can just end it. I need to end this man's whole career. Oh my. So he didn't use Helga, meaning... He's going to attack. He can't attack with it. That's so funny. He can't attack with it. Imagine he had a, what is it? The stride thing. Look on the bright side. We're filling our graveyard for our Mind Drill Assailant. You know, so you might think that that was bad and that I didn't like it, but I'm stronger. I'm built to tougher stuff than that. Okay. You won't break my mental that easily, even though everything I love in this world has been taken from me bit by bit, and there's nothing left. That's fine. That's what I like. That is what I like. What are the chance? Like, he has nothing good in his hand. He's nothing good in his hand. It's all, everything he has is on the battlefield. And plus, half of what he has is mine. Like, what could this man possibly do against me? Okay, he's quivering in his boots. He's thinking, oh my God, can I even play this game? He's probably about to surrender. Watch, he's about to surrender in 3, 2, and he surrenders. Playing an island and surrendering kind of like comparable, kind of the same thing. He has no. Here's the funny thing. Okay, well, I guess he gets a little bit of time the first few times he plays things, but he doesn't have a lot of time. Meaning the animations are eating into his time. He may actually time out his turn because he has too many things to think about. Wait. A victim of his own opulence. The pressure's on. The pressure's on. Wait. I need to break his mental. I need to make him think. Oh, he's attacking. He's just running out of time. I mean, he's guaranteed to have a cantrip, right? Is there any universe in which he does not have a cantrip? I just want to see this man that has Shore Up. I think he has Polywallop. What did I call it before? Polywomp? I think he has another Polywallop, because why wouldn't he have all the greatest cards in the world? Play it! It was on the battlefield. 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 In case this wasn't clear, I have a fetish. I have a kink for I'm a masochist. Yeah, I have a kink for masochism. No, I'm a masochist, so I like suffering. So that's actually why I'm continuing to play this game. Again, lesser men would surrender. But I actually like this. This is enjoyable for me. I know you're sitting there thinking, this is fine. This is fine. Look, I'm filling my graveyard. I'm literally filling my graveyard. This is completely fine. Check out this chunky boy. Check out this chunky boy. How does he not have more lands, given how many cards he's drawn? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. I want to hear if you this sick degenerate person who is actually watching this video, which I can't imagine who would or why, but if you've actually watched this whole game, I hereby compel you to leave a comment. Oh God. Control. Imagine if it said own. Imagine if he like exiles this. The Helga. That would be so funny. He would never do that. That'd be the stupidest thing in the world. I've never done anything like that. Oh, what was I saying? You, in the comments, I need to hear from you. How many of you would actually play this game? I could take it. Whoa, wait. I could have villaged and put another counter on both of these. That's wild. Could have actually put another counter on this and not had the shore up. I didn't even think about. This is when the Whorl would be good. The Whorl? if I have to suffer this, you have to suffer this. I know what you're thinking. No idiot could actually play this game to completion. I'm playing this game to completion. Screw all of you. I'm playing it. I don't care. Until I draw Beza and he steals that from me too. There is a runaway with me in this deck. Although there's no way for me to ever make back the advantage he's already gotten. I genuinely cannot believe the domination. Here's the thing though, like I have shore up. So all of this was preventable if I didn't run Helga out. Like I was ready for them to remove Helga, but to take it? Shut up. Like, that's just like you can do everything right in life, and some criminal can walk up and just bitch slap you and take your shit. If you're wondering why I took this hand, it's because you're only allowed to mulligan one time. And if you don't get the cards you want the first mulligan, you just have to keep it anyways. That's why I kept the Sonar Strike in my hand, so that I could discard it there. Fine by me. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my misery. This is coming from the guy who played the last game 10 minutes longer than it needed to go. Bro, that guy. Kidnap! What kind of fucking psychopath takes kidnap? That man. How did he have to draft his deck too? What? How did he? I don't understand. I can't understand. I will never understand. I will never be able to understand. Because it is not understandable. I have a target for Peerless Recycling. So, suck it, bro. Yeah. How do you like them apples, huh? There's not even any point in playing the Druid. This man is a freaking menace. It's a black. It's a swamp. He kept a swamp. He didn't keep a swamp. He just removal wins the game. Come on. Come on. If he can't remove it, I might actually have a chance. Helga gains me life. And I have... I'm the one limited player that Bandit's talent can't hurt. Because I refuse to play spells. Wait, he can't... Wait, he can't Wait. Wait a minute. Is it worth the surveil? It might be worth the surveil, but here's the thing. He has so much he can attack in with. Oh my god, he has so much power on the board. The only way I live to see another day... Literally, like I wanted Gossip's talent there and surveil so much, but there's no possible way. Wait, what? Why would he not take that? Good game. Good game. He just attacks with everything and wins. Why is he... Who taught you how to do math? What?! What did I just witness? What did I just witness? Why did he let me live? Why would he not just attack in with the Mind Whisker? Ah, I should have done it the other way and killed the Adept, huh? My bad, my bad, my bad. I could have killed the Adept. Oh. Oh, why thank you, deck. You absolute... Look at me. Look me in the eyes. Do I look upset? I am an enlightened being. Wait. I am an enlightened being. Even... Helga! You betrayed me. Equanimity. Fuck me. What? Bro, sometimes life just... It's okay to dream. Okay, kids? Even if your dreams are stupid and end up with you dying, it's okay to dream. Okay? Sometimes Helga betrays you and she goes off with another man into some swampy pond. I don't know. Just... One day. Oh God, what am I...